hippopotamus stood on the ground, looking at the main character. The young gentleman looked at the creature in shock, asking not to tell him that it was a hippopotamus. Teapotong and Belle looked happily at their new friend. The small hippopotamus smiled widely, waving its paws. The animals began to circle happily. The main character leaned towards Hippo, saying that he did not want to distract them, asking if he could show him the instructions. Hippo spat out the paper from his mouth. Lloyd noted that he had already gotten used to it. The protagonist unfolded the wet leaf. He narrowed his eyes, asking that it would not grow even if fed a sunflower seed. Hippo looked at the protagonist with a joyful smile. Lloyd wondered if he had really missed something this time. The hero crossed his arms and looked thoughtfully at the animal, and it smiled at its new owner. Lloyd turned away and said that he would like to try again. Notice, the choice of a fantasy creature is available only once a day. The guy disappointedly muttered that he had only wasted his time. Teapotong and Belle stood up for their little friend, saying that the aristocrat was behaving rudely. The guy sat down next to them and explained that there was only more work to do, and Hippo was too small to be useful. The hamster and the snake actively protested. The hero hastened to calm them down. He looked at the new pet and asked what skill it had and if it could absorb at least the moisture from his clothes. A sign appeared above the creature, skill 1 time, level 1. The boy leaned forward and asked if the beast could really absorb water at once. He wondered how much. Hippo patted his stomach with a smile, and the brown-haired boy guessed that it meant 4 times the capacity of his stomach. Lloyd smiled tightly and looked away, thinking that he had gotten all the necessary skills so far. You could say he was lucky. The animal attracted attention and went to the water to demonstrate the skill. It bent down and began to drink. The boy stood and watched patiently along with the other 2 creatures. The boy raised his eyebrows questioningly. The pet had grown larger. The hero squinted, trying to figure out if he was imagining things. Hippo continued to drink. With each sip, the baby became larger. The brown-haired man gradually raised his head, looking at the animal. Now it had reached a colossal size, and there was almost no water left.